Good evening. My name is Sergio Mendoza, and I'm married to my beautiful wife, Terry, and I have two beautiful daughters as well, Celestina and Clarissa. My parents are Deacon Raimundo and Yolanda Mendoza, and I'm the second oldest of four siblings. Now, I come from a family that is hardworking and dedicated to this community, as well as members of our local parish, St. Joseph's Church. I'm a graduate of the Del Rio High School, and I've attended college at Southwest Texas Junior College, as well as UT El Paso and UTSA. I am also the area coordinator for Special Olympics of Texas for the area, and take part in various programs to give back to our community, such as Christmas toy drives, local coat drives for the children of our schools, and I've also had the opportunity to create and conduct presentations for the local schools and parents, as well as civic organizations on the subject of gang and drug awareness. Now, I have held many positions throughout my employment career, ranging from entry-level positions to management. I have worked as a cashier at HEB to managing over 300 people. I have also worked as a senior claims adjuster with USAA, and my most recent experience and the most valuable to this position is my law enforcement experience. Throughout my experience, there has been one constant, which is service, whether it be customer service or taking an oath to protect and serve this community. I believe as a justice of the peace, it is a position that also requires that service, which I am more than willing and capable of providing. Now, the duties of a JP include various tasks to include magistrations. They conduct inquests. They may issue warrants for arrest or search, while all have the determining factor of whether probable cause was established, as well as handling routine traffic offense and imposing fines, among other tasks. With my experience in law enforcement and me having over 1,800 hours of training in criminal justice, I believe my experience and knowledge in this field allows me to effectively perform the duties of a justice of the peace. I have the experience and knowledge of working with different agencies and being able to determine the elements of an offense, as well as the probable cause of an offense, to make certain that there is reason for an arrest or if there is reason for detainment. I believe that is important not only for the law enforcement side, but also for the citizens to be treated fairly and impartial. Based on my experience and knowledge and my willingness to be of service to this community, I believe I am the ideal candidate for this position. Thank you. During my career in law enforcement, I've worked closely with many of the agencies in the area, as well as having the opportunity to work with the different levels of the judicial branches. As a result of having the opportunity to learn and observe the different approaches on how bonds are set, now that I believe is one of the biggest issues that needs to be addressed because of the variances on how they are set. One of the priorities would be to work with the other JPs in trying to establish a uniform approach when setting bonds for the different offenses based on what type of offense was committed. I believe there's an opportunity to have less variance and more similarity in the amount of the bonds that are given in accordance with the offense committed. And this is important because you as a community deserve to be treated fairly and impartial, regardless of your stature. Secondly, I believe there is a need to have an open mind and an understanding of the needs of the people of this community. I've been approached by citizens before who have advised that they were hesitant in going to speak with the Justice of the Peace because they felt they would not be listened to, or because of who they were, they wouldn't be taken care of. I believe every citizen has the right to be heard and, more importantly, to be treated fairly. I believe you, the citizens, have a right to be able to come in and be listened to and be helped to the fullest extent. And lastly, I believe there should be not just an open door policy at the office, but more importantly, an open mind and attitude to reach out to the community. There are many within the community who are unaware of who their JPs are or who represents the precinct they reside in. I believe there needs to be a more conscious effort to get out and meet the citizens so they are aware of not only who the JP is, but more importantly, what services are available to them. There is also a need to go out and speak to the youth of the community and help provide them with information on the different challenges and consequences that they may face. From my experience in speaking with them within the school district and outside, there are challenges that they face that they don't realize the consequences of what happens from that. And it's important for us as JPs to be able to share that, not only put it on the law enforcement side, but for us to step out and take that role as well. They also need the opportunity to be explained what rights they have in the judicial system as juveniles, so they're not taken advantage of as well. I believe with my experience and knowledge and the programs that I have already conducted, I can expand on these programs and provide the service you deserve. So I humbly ask for your vote in the upcoming election and keep an open mind to the challenges and what I'm capable of providing you. Thank you.